What's going on today, YouTube? Today I want to show you guys how to use a swing trade scanner. Now this is a scanner I use to find potential stocks that I want to watch. So start off, Thinkorswim platform. I use this platform all the time for a scanner. It's really nice, it's really easy. You go over to the scan tab up top. Real quick, all you do to get these different studies in, just hit add filter for stock and see how this comes up. That's your minimum and maximum price. You can do add filter options. Brings up an option. I don't even have one of those in for this particular study. Add filter study, which there's tons of stuff you can find in here. But that's all you do. You click in here, you mess around, and you find them. I mean, it depends what you're doing. Like, you can have different studies for all kinds of different things. Like, you can have crossovers. RSI crossover. You can make it RSI crossover when it's crossing, like, say, 30. You go in here, and I have this one set up already. Pretty much, you just want to get your criteria for what you're kind of looking for. And no, this always, like, you can make different scanners and get them to tell you different things, but first of all, you want to get your stock price. Stock price, get your minimum price and your maximum price. Going for swing trades, I mean, it all depends on you. It all depends on how many shares you want to buy of a certain stock or whatever. So have your minimum and maximum value. Swing trades, I kind of see that with swing trades, it's probably a lot better to look at stocks that are at least like $30. I have it set for 10 right now, but you can play with it, see what suits you. None of this has to be perfect. RSI length, 14. The length, all this length is, it's in your charts too. Like, see my DMA lines 14 or 15 in this. You can go into your studies and change them. But all this length is, it's the average of what the data it's looking at. So just to show you, say we move this down to, I just want you guys to pay attention to this blue line. Say we're going to move this down to 5. The smaller this number is, the faster this, just watch this line when I hit apply. See how sharp it goes? The smaller this number is, the more that line is going to change based off of a day. The larger the line, the number is it'll change more gradually. So we'll even put this to like 50. It's the average. It's the average it takes. See, like here, you don't get much fluctuation. It's taking the average of 50 days, and it's trying to draw a line compared to that. So I like to have mine around 15. I think that's a good value. Like I said, you can make it whatever you want. It doesn't have to. Nothing here is set in stone. It has to be that way. But back to the scanner. That's all that length is. It's over that period of time. RSI scan. When you're looking at RSI, this is the chart I have down here. I know my head's kind of in the way, but that's all this is. RSI indicator, I covered before, but less than 30, the stock is oversold, and greater than 70, it's overbought. It's a good indicator if you're looking for a swing trade, I think. So we'll go back here, and moving average scan. You can have this whatever you want. It's taking the moving average of a 180-day period, saying if it's 5% above, you can make it 0, you can make it set, like, you can do whatever number you want. But just to show you guys what this pulls up, I like putting it around 5, hit scan. Okay, so we got stocks right here. Okay, now we're going to go over to our charts. And then once you have your scanner, you look at these and you try to see if you think you can get a potential swing trade off of these. Now, so most of this scanner that I have set up, it's not going to show me stocks that I can go into right now. So, like something like this, I'll add to my watch list and I'll wait until I see positive momentum above this blue line. But then, like, once you usually these are all just falling right now. So once you get these, keep them on your watch list and you just keep on watching. Like here, right here, I like seeing stuff like this because this stock's dropped so rapidly, it's just oversold at this point. So I would look at this more. And I'm going to wait till it crosses this blue line, and then I'm going to try to get a potential swing trade. And if it can get back to where it was, like I try to look for resistance. So right here, this would be my support line. I'm looking at this chart. This was my first support line, but it already passed that line. So now we look at this for the next one. I assume this stock will start bouncing off of this point, just from looking at this chart, this day chart. So then I look and see what kind of potential profit I could expect. This is going to be my new resistance line. So if it starts bouncing off here and it crosses above that EMA line, I see I have potential for 11% profit. So if that's a profit that is worth it to you, you can watch that stock and wait for it to show positive signs of going back up. And ideally, if it can get the whole way back up to here, you could get a nice little 30% profit. So, I mean, that's all I pretty much do with these scanners. They show me potential in stocks, future potential in stocks. And I'm going to show you guys some of the stocks that I've found. You have to look often at these scanners. But these are some stocks I've found in the past. And I did not trade this one. I kind of didn't like how the price action was going. It would have turned out to be good though. Figure as soon as it got back across this line, so you bought, I don't know, in here somewhere. I mean, that's a potential 12% profit, and it's a long time, 43 days. This stock was too choppy for me. That's really why I didn't like it. I liked this big drop off, but after it got up, failed, got up, failed, got up, I didn't see a good enough potential in that. But I've found these all on that scanner that I just showed you guys. You can copy the scanner, you can pause the video, copy it, whatever. I said change your price. Like if you can even change this RSI, it'll bring up more. See how many more that brought up just because I changed that RSI to 41? So it's not showing me stocks that are so much oversold, but all you gotta do is you gotta play with these numbers and try to find stocks. And if you get too many, just close the parameters, make it smaller, make it bigger, so forth. But I mean, I just look and then I start watching them. So this one right now, this PPC, I see a support line here, and it is bouncing off of it for the most part. So this might be it's starting to show an uptrend. So I could look right now and say if it gets back to the top of where it was, that's 23% profit for a risk of about 4%. So if that is something you like and it's worth to you, then you could try to get a little trade. But these are all stocks I found from using that scanner. I'm waiting on this one right now. Crossed over, but I'm waiting for an uptrend. Same with this one, crossed over, but I'm waiting for an uptrend. And if it can go back and get right here would be like a resistance line, that's a 60% chance for profit. So a lot of these stocks, it's not the quantity you trade, it's the quality of the trade. If you can go in and find a stock that's worth it for your risk, reward, whatever, like this one, it was a nice little trade. Could have been. I didn't trade it, but look, RSI was down. So when it was down in here, wait for it to cross over this EMA line, and then once it started pointing up, you could have got in here, and in 3 days, it's not much, 2% profit, but I mean, you're hoping it gets back up to where it was. It's 10% profit. That was too. I wanted a trade that was showing more profit than what it was. Like JDST, it's at its bottom right now. If it starts an uptrend, we'll say it gets to that resistance, it's 30%. So you have to look at use the scanner and look at it every day. This one, you wait for it to change. But I just want to show you a swing trade scanner. This one, showing a good sign of reversal. It's down a lot. So this could be a potential trade. And then don't be afraid to look back farther in the past and see what this stock's done. Like for instance, look, it fell the whole way from 1456 the whole way to 251. And then it went the whole way back up to almost where it was at the high. I mean, if you would have waited till it confirmed and got in around here, it's an 80% profit. Yeah, it's a little shaky in here, so you could have got out. You could have still made 20%, almost 30% profit. So you just have to look, use a scanner, get them, watch them for a while, see what they do. Look at their past performance. Look at the past 20, like the year chart. Look at the 3-year chart. You can set up all different kind of time frames. Daily, custom, intraday. 20 years. You can look what the stock's done in the 20 years. Just kind of get a feel for it. See where, look at all, don't be scared to look at more charts than like one. Don't just be looking at like 180-day chart and so forth. Look at them all. Look at you can look at 5-day minute chart, see how much it spiked in the past 5 days. So I hope this gave you guys some ideas about how to use a swing trade scanner on TD Ameritrade. And stay tuned. I'm going to make another video on how to make one for day trade also. If you liked the video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.